13 again. Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that ye may know that I am the Lord that doth sanctify you. Ye shall keep the Sabbath, therefore.
Ye shall keep the Sabbath. Right? And he ain't saying, am I switching? Keep the Sabbath, therefore. Right? Come on.
Ye shall keep the Sabbath, therefore, for it is holy unto you.
It is holy, right? Come on.
Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death.
That's the judgment. Let no man judge you, therefore, in respect to the Sabbath or a new moon. You hear the judgment? Everybody that defile it shall be put to death. Y'all ain't running around here killing nobody for this.
Right.
We ain't supposed to be doing that. All right? That's what that means in Colossians. That didn't mean don't do it. It said don't let nobody judge you in that. All right, come on, Eagle.
For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among his people.
Right.
6 days may work be done, but in the seventh is the Sabbath of rest. Holy to the Lord. Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death.
There it go again. It doubled back on you. So those are the judgments. So us as followers of the Messiah are not supposed to be administering that judgment. Brother, did you buy a rally burger today?
Won't you look at
Split your wig on. I hope you finished it up. We ain't supposed to be doing that, y'all. We don't administer the judgment, which is the putting away or killing folk for that, right? We're not supposed to be doing that. Yeah, we're not supposed to be doing it. That's what that means in the Colossians. See, the Bible answers itself. It don't need for you to say, no, brother, why I think that means. No, open up the scripture and find the answer to what you're reading if you have a question about it. See what I'm saying? That said, let no man judge you. It didn't say don't do it. Right. Don't let no man judge you in that. Meaning we're not supposed to be killing each other. Why? Because they're all prophetic shadow pictures of Christ. It's something you're supposed to be learning. You still living under this order of Aaron through the veil of Moses. And we talking about the order of Melchizedek, Christ. On down the line. Marriage is spiritual. One is a fleshly carnal order. The other is an endless life spiritual order. Right? That's the order that we're under. We're under the law to Christ.
It's in Hebrews 7.
Hebrews 7 verse 11 on down. It tells you the difference between the Old and New Testament. It's just the priesthood. So the priests were in charge of the tithing, sacrificing, and judging. Christ is the high priest now. Or the Hamashiach is the high priest now. That's how you say Christ in Hebrew. Alright? Hamashiach, the anointed. That's how you say that. Sounds powerful. Or you say Christ, that's what it is in the English. Right? So that's what we're not supposed to be judging and stoning each other over that. That's an example on that. But they're prophetic shadow pictures of Christ. The body is of Christ. Right? So let's go show that. Let's go to Leviticus 26. Alright, finish it out. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations, for a perpetual covenant.
What perpetual means? Everlasting covenant. So does that even apply today?
Yes.
Yes, it applies today. The Sabbath still stands. Even after the death of Christ, even it was Gentile believers that was keeping the Sabbath day. Right? The disciples, the apostles, they was keeping the Sabbath. They wasn't switching nothing. It wasn't nothing getting switched around. All that switcheroo came in play around 300 AD.
Every calendar, I don't care which calendar you look at on your cell phone, Sunday is always the first day of the week. I heard it.
No, they got that. Oh, yeah, do.
Okay. But every day, I don't care what week. The week starts Sunday.
Week start when?
Sunday.
That's the first day of the week. We can count to 7, can't we? Babies can count to 7. So I know we ain't got so learned in our knowledge that we don't know how to count to 7.
And this is Satan put that in place, so there's no excuse. You can't say they twist up the calendar, because I don't care what kind of electronic system you use in at work. They start with Sunday as the beginning of the week.
It's the beginning of the week.
Break that off that, while we talk about the Sabbath, like when the day starts. So
that's what the brother was saying earlier about how the day starts in the evening. If you go back to Genesis chapter 1, during creation, the evening and the morning was the first day. The evening and the morning was the second day. They got us thinking that a new day started at 12:01 midnight.
Right.
See, again, they can't tamper with time, y'all. They can only tamper with how you perceive it.
Right.
That's the only thing, right? So the evening, it goes down the evening around 6, 7 o'clock, right? And that's the beginning in or the ushering in of a new day. So the Sabbath starts for us actually last night, Friday night sundown, and it ends tonight at Saturday sundown. That's that 24-hour cycle, the Sabbath.
Twilight. Right. When the sun, you don't see it, but what we call, look at that horizon. Right. It's like in between. It's that little space between no sun, no moon. It's just that light from the firmament. Right. And that's the light between Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 through 3. That's the light of the firmament, because the sun and the moon weren't created to the fourth day. Exactly. So it's that light. That's the twilight.
All right, y'all, let's get into this. Leviticus 23. Verses, we're going to start at verse 23, and we're going to go on down. We're going to get the first day of the 7th month, the 10th day of the 7th month, and the 15th day of the 7th month, right, and show what this is. All right, now remember, this right here is a diagram my brother Uriah, Isaiah, Israel put together. Is a chart of the moon cycle. This is a 30-day cycle, from the moon being this, all the way up to a full moon that's halfway through the month, on down to the beginning of a new moon or a new month. It's been doing that since the Lord ordained it in Genesis. You ever trip out the moon? Sometimes it looks like a thumbnail, or you see half the light or whatever. Moon means month. That's where you get it from. How long is a month? Approximately 30 days. A moon do this every 30 days. It goes through a cycle every 30 days. Our forefathers had this knowledge. This knowledge is in the Bible. The new moon signifies the first day of a month. Now this new moon could appear like tomorrow is a new moon, right? And it's the 28th of August.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So again, they can't tamper with time, only how you perceive it. Right. Tomorrow, August 28th, 2011. What y'all talking about is the first of the month? Y'all a couple days off. Right. We talking about according to the Most High's time. Right? And the new year also is around springtime, Passover. 15, 14 days after Passover, you always see a full moon in the sky. Mm-hmm. Always. Guess what? 15 days earlier was this. Mm-hmm. So our forefathers had the knowledge of when to feast, when to plant, when to harvest. And this moon, which is a servant of the Lord, been doing what it's been commanded since the Lord created. Right? So we're going to get into that too and show a little bit on how, you know what I'm saying, how we call this the 7th month, and the new moon and all that.